this news. Let's talk to Jim. Jim, where are you calling us from today, my friend?
New Jersey.
Welcome.
Hey, thanks. I got a couple questions. Did you ever read Adventures in Legal Land by Mark Stevens?
I did scan over that book.
I was just wondering, did you ever have him on the show?
I don't believe I did, sir.
I was just going to say, I listened to some of his interviews. His information, it's very powerful, and, he has some great solutions.
I don't know, the more I think about it, I may have had him on years ago. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
But I'm opening a bookstore, so I might carry his book sometime.
Oh, good. A lot of people on the David Icke forum are saying there's a relationship between GCN and ABC and Disney. Is that true?
No, that's totally false, sir.
Did you ever interview the John Gray family and sell the video to 2020?
Nope, none of that's true. I appreciate your call. Look, thank you for the call. Look, sir, you got your plug, and then you got to sit there and spew your propaganda. I'm not... Let me just explain this to people. And folks always want me to answer these questions. You ever understand how the Internet works? It recycles. So why don't you need to answer this? I have answered this. And for some reason, you guys will never go into your little forums and give people my answer. So here it is again. I am not the 57 or 56-year-old Alex Jones Scientologist public relations person. I'm not a Scientologist. I don't know any Scientologists. Okay, do you understand that? You understand that? Is that through your head? I did nothing to those people, the Gray family, but help them. That's pure manufactured propaganda by dirtbag scallywags. Okay? All made up. ABC. We are, quote, an affiliate of ABC. That is do you have, say, I don't know, one of the baby bells for phone service? Then you're controlled by Southwestern Bell. Why, you're in the board meetings with Henry Kissinger. I mean, just what a mindless phone call. Let me explain to you how radio works, okay? There are about 4 radio satellites. ABC, what is it, Clear Channel, Jones Broadcasting, and that's not me, okay, I don't own Jones Broadcasting. Those are the folks that syndicate people like Neil Boards. And one other. There are receivers at radio stations, radio station board ops, owners, program directors have got to be laughing right now because they understand this. There are receivers in there. Okay, these are the receivers that pull down news and programs. Okay, we go, and there's thousands of feeds on these. We go and for like $5,000 a month, it's very expensive, lease a radio feed, a satellite feed from an ABC satellite. Do you understand? Like when you watch cable at night, that comes off a satellite. If I was to go try to start a cable TV network, it would be on one of the big media giants things. So this is but see, people that are, the COINTELPRO operatives out there are very slick, though. What they do is, I might as well talk about this. I mean, I'm tempted to just expose all these people. I'm kind of been having a change in my view about things because some folks are so poisonous that they need to be exposed. But to explain this to you, and so you can get it through your head, sir, we are not in business with ABC. We are not an affiliate of ABC. We do not carry ABC News. We lease a feed off of their satellite. And by the way, decades ago, the big giants didn't want to lease these to people, and there were actual things in court and laws, and Congress had to move to stop the monopoly to force them because they own the backbone. I'm going to tell you something, too. Everything we do goes over these different systems. My servers are hosted on the backbone of the Internet, in amongst some of the biggest news sites and organizations out there. So is your website, if you have a website. So it's just unbelievable. And I heard your tone, at the beginning. Have you ever interviewed this person? All right, Inquisitor number 1 question completed. Is it true that you did this? No. Is it true that you did that? No. Is it true that you did this? I mean, how do I respond to people that go on the Internet and go, there is a connection with ABC that we will not let you know the full details of. It is a business relationship. They control them. They have now been bought by them. It's just mindless. It's utterly mindless. I mean, I'm talking into an AKG German microphone. Is there some globalist that owns AKG microphone? Will you come into my studio and go, look at AKG microphone. He's in a league with AKG. It's all pure baloney. Now, we've got total gun confiscation of handguns going on in San Francisco right now. We've got the government preparing to mail around the Spanish flu to different laboratories. We've got serious things to deal with, and I have answered your question. I'm sure I'll answer it 1,000 more times.
We're on the mark. Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
A few minutes ago to really open a can of worms, because I would just love to unload. I mean, it's insane. I got back this weekend. I talked about it Monday, and I was dead. That was the rumor on the internet. Or I'd quit my radio show. I mean, where does this stuff come from? And, I'll get calls months from now off that same stuff on the internet. Have you quit your show? Well, I don't know. Tune in and find out. And you've got to verify information, folks. I made a lot of people mad because I won't get into Planet X, and I won't, sit here and say that Jews are the seed of Satan, and I won't get up here and, do all this stuff. It's just not going to happen. And it is frustrating, though, to get emails every few weeks asking the same stupid questions when the answer is there for a 5-year-old to figure out. And I've even answered that question for people before. Well, no, we lease a feed off ABC satellite. Oh, you're with them. And I've actually heard people on the radio criticizing me who themselves are on a satellite owned by Sumner Redstone. Because there's some TV satellites out there. Viacom. It's amazing. It's absolutely mind-blowing. And then, well, what about the relationship with the Clear Channel? And, we did lease for a couple of years a Clear Channel feed, but even when you lease it from them, they still encode the boxes. Station owners and managers know what I'm talking about. And it was really a big hassle getting them to even let us through on the machines. So we ran into some control mechanisms there, but not just because of who we are. It's anybody. It's very competitive, folks. They try to keep us off their satellites. We have to jump through a lot of hoops. So that's how it comes to you. So next time your mother calls you, and, Mother, are you calling me? Do you have AT&T service? AT&T is New World Order, Mother. Do you have a business system with them? Are you controlled by AT&T? No, honey, I got AT&T phone service. Literally, that's what it is. We have a feed through there. And see, I just answered it and spent 5 minutes on it, and I apologize to the listeners. I know you tune in here to hear news. But it's just mind-blowing. And then I get emails every few weeks, you piece of garbage, you're not some 30-something-year-old Texan. You're a 68-year-old Alex S. Jones that run the Shorenstein Center. You're an NPR radio broadcaster. There's the proof. There's an Alex Jones who broadcasts on NPR. He's radio. It's him. It's him. You lead a double life. I'm not Alex S. Jones. I'm Alexander Emmerich Jones. And I like my name. I'm not mad at my parents for giving me a popular or common name. There are a lot of Alexes. There's a lot of Joneses. And, I every few weeks I mention that because I just try to get it out there. But there's never an end to it. So, okay, I'm Alex S. Jones then. This will be a news article. See, he admitted it now. Sure, and simultaneously I'm that other Alex Jones who's 50-something years old and a high-level Scientologist. And I'm the old Alex Jones, the industrialist who owns a bunch of factories, 70-something or 80-something. I don't know, he's an old man up in Canada. I'm him, too. And I'm the Alex Jones who writes for the Statesman and takes photos for them. And I'm not, but I guess I am. I mean, I'm just everybody. And you can now find what they say or do and then attribute it to me all day like a bunch of idiots. It's kind of fun to do this. And, when somebody a few years ago, 5 years ago, put out that bull about Alex Jones doing something mean to a family for ABC again, that same garbage, that person told me privately, oh, I'm wrong, it's not true, but, I can't go back on it, I'd look bad, and I kind of just forgave them. Okay, well, you just didn't mean it. And then later they do the same stuff. I mean, that's why there's no more Mr. Nice Guy. What you got is a bunch of people in this movement who are either on the payroll of the globalists or, more often than not, they're just total egomaniacs. They're not in it for the survival of the human species, for the survival of creativity and freedom and love and beauty. They're just people who hate anything and everything and just are on a power trip and want to be some type of leader. And there's all these little cliques and junior high, mentality groups out there. And you just got the wrong show, folks. And, that caller called in. I was answering his questions. It wasn't enough. I'd say, no, that's not true. No, this isn't true. So you could tell, after he was given all those answers, he won't stop what he says or what he believes. But it's good to have people talking about you, even if it's lies. It just, I guess any publicity is good, as they say. But it didn't matter. I mean, I could tell where it was going from the tone from the beginning. It's this very high and mighty up here, being the inquisitor. And as soon as I'd answer the question, he would,